Hey legends, welcome back to a new video, and it's been a red hot minute since I've had something up here for you guys to ingest with your eyeball sockets, and if you're on the audio, your ear hole lugs things. I took a break over, well, I was going to say Christmas and the New Year, but it was pretty much the whole of December. I think there was only one video put out here and the whole of December, and that's not what I was planning, but it is what it is. And I just had gotten to a point where I had a bit of burnout. Well, I was flat out mentally, physically, just done. I was just physically ill at a point, and I just needed to step back, take a little break. And I got a little piece of advice from, I want to say, Mel Robbins, I think it was. I was watching, like, I follow a lot of that sort of content where just motivational and whatnot. I think you just need to put positivity into your ears as much as you can these days. Like, you don't have to look too hard to find somebody that tells you that you suck these days, and it's very difficult to get a following built up of people that actually genuinely enjoy what you do online. So I tend to watch and listen to a lot of that sort of stuff. I'm giving her credit for it. I'm almost 100% sure it was her, but I don't think it was her own information that she was imparting, and I think she was trying to credit somebody else, and I don't think she recalled who it was. But essentially what it was, when you hit a wall, physically, mentally, you hit that wall hard enough. I know a lot of people will try to motivate you and saying you keep a positive mindset, break through that wall. You get that a lot in the fitness sphere. As you hit that wall, try and break through it and get a little better each time. But whenever it comes to physically and mentally to the point where you're just physically ill, I get up one morning, probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks before Christmas, just sick to the stomach and sleeping a lot, to the point where I was thinking, should I go and see a doctor? Is there something really, really wrong here? And I got that piece of information from her, Mel Robbins, and I just realised I didn't actually tell you what it was. But what the recommendation was, when you hit that wall, lean against it and take a break. So that's what it did. I didn't think I was going to go just quite as far with it as what it did, but essentially for about a month there, I just closed off social media altogether. Facebook, wasn't really on it. I would maybe log in to check for birthdays or something. You know, I tend to wish everybody that's on my friends list a happy birthday. Twitter was on all the time, but I don't really scroll through the feed of that. Never did. Instagram, logged out of that there. As far as content creation, everything closed down for a full month, over a month at this point. I'm only getting into it now in the last week or so, and I've delved into audio only up to this point. This is the first time I've actually sat down in front of a video and started recording. So, best decision I've made in a long time is to take that break, close all down, sit back, chill out. Unfortunately, with the work I do full time, I don't get a big break around Christmas and New Year. We get like 3 days. So I was working, but in my spare time, I wasn't constantly racking my head of like, what am I going to do for a video tonight? What am I going to do for a podcast tonight? I've had an outline for what I've intended doing, that stuff that leads out to about 4 or 5 years at this point. But keeping up with it was just something that was getting harder and harder, because I'm spinning a lot of plates here. But physically, mentally, hit that wall, remember the information. Don't try and break through the wall. lean against that wall, take a break. I feel absolutely fantastic at this point. I'm dying to get going again and throw out some regular content for you guys once more. And for anybody that's watching these videos, if you even get to see this one, it might be a miracle at this point, because the downside to being a digital creator is really at this point, if you're not making stuff on a regular basis, even your own subscribers are going to not get notified that you're doing it. So fingers crossed that you guys that have been watching these videos up to this point are still there waiting for them. And I'm going to be trying my hardest to get at least 2 or 3 episodes out onto the vlog channel a week moving forward. And yes, I'm going to be hitting the podcasts hard and the reviews hard, and I've literally sat down tonight, got my setup sorted for the review channel on YouTube. I'm podcasting flat out at this point on the audio side of things. So there's the horror podcast, Hellmouth, Hotline, and Sceam, Botty, which is the science fiction podcast. So I'm loving that, getting into it, and just having fun with it for a change, and not letting it annoy my happiness. I wasn't intending a long time ago to be a daily vlogging channel, but that was part of the burnout right there. I was trying to keep that going, working full time, doing all this here sort of stuff, and training with a personal trainer 3 nights a week. Just too much on the plate, and something had to give. And unfortunately, it was my health that was starting to suffer for it. So if you hit that wall, don't feel guilty about it. Lean against that wall, take a little break, and just take the break for as long as your body needs to recover, because mental and physical burnout is an absolute nightmare whenever you get to that point. You really don't know if you're coming or going. You think you are physically sick, and you're wondering, is there something deeper happening here? Because this is nasty. Right, that's going to do it for the comeback. Welcome to 2023, by the way. We're here, we're on the new year. Let's start as per usual for myself, but it is what it is, and I will see you the next time I get a video put out.